Hey, how's it going, Ryan? Sorry about the delay in the ARVs, man. I wasn't aware, that you guys needed them. Yeah, but me and Sandra spoke, and she told me what you guys were needing, so I'm already working on them. So if we look at this property here on Gano Street, man, it's a great area. The only issue here is that this subdivision, David GC, there hasn't been a whole lot of activity, so I had to expand the search. But this property in question is 11,600 square feet, and the lot size is 3,600. So it's pretty small for that area. But if we go ahead and look at the comps here, on the active front for this property here for this community, there's a lot that are active right now. Right now we have a total of 55 active properties within a 1 mile radius, and we have, I believe it's like 16 pending, and of course the rest are sold. So if we go back to the active, I wanted to see what properties were comparable, if they were going to give you any type of competition depending on what route you were going to take. So obviously I went with one that's on the same street at the as the property in question. Obviously this home is a lot bigger. It's 1,800 square feet, 3 bedroom, 2 bath, has been on the market for 56 days thus far, and the lot size is a lot bigger as well. But if we can go ahead and just take a look at it, so you can just see what the property looks like. So this one here, they're asking a lot for it, man. And to be honest with you, it's a piece of crap. It has a lot of potential, but you're gonna have to do a lot to it. So great location, but it's all original, as you can see. So nothing too special on it. And if we go back to the list here to see the properties that are currently active, we have this other property here on Freeman Street. It's an LNAC. It's a little bigger than yours. The lot size is 5,000 square feet. That's kind of the norm in this area. They're at 369 thus far. They've been on the market for 38 days. And this one here, we can just go ahead and take a look at it. Looks okay from the outside. No garage. Uh, and it's nothing really too special about it. Just uh, kind of what you see in this area here. So that's that on that one. And if we keep going, just a second. That was the one on Freeman. This one here, again, is on Freeman as well. This one's 1360, but it's a new build. And, it's obviously, I know we're not comparing apples to apples, but as far as square footage, it was hard to find one as small as the one that you currently have. It's only been on the market for 7 days. But give me just a second. This one here is by Jonathan Williamson from Refuge. Everybody was talking about it because it looks cool, but it's going to be interesting to see if it gets what they're asking for, because not even a carport, nothing, and it's really really small. So we'll see how this one plays out. But another thing that I wanted to point out to you was there is, as far as the pending comps go, give me just a second here. If we look at this one, it's on Baden Street. This one was the closest as far as square foot goes, but the lot is bigger. This one's located in Silverdale. This is about a mile away from the property that you're thinking about buying, but they did it really well on the outside. Looks real nice. Uh, and this one went pending. I like this stuff, what they have in the back. Obviously, the lot size is a lot bigger. They started at 369 and they dropped it down to 345, where it was on the market for 40 days, 1,200 square feet. Obviously, I don't know what price they settled at, but they just went. Their estimated closing date is at the end of this month. So, give me just a second here, so we can keep looking at the properties that have sold. As far as the sold comps, it was real hard to find something that went in line with the home that you have in question. I don't know if you plan to do an addition, but this one here that's in the same subdivision as the home in question, it's 1,600 square feet. It sold in 71 days, 1926 build. It's a 3-2, and if we go ahead and take look at the pictures, this one, I don't know. It's original, so I don't know what they plan to do with it. So, but it was in the subdivision that you're looking in. So bear with me here. We can just keep looking. Okay, so this one was on Silverdale again. This one's a little smaller than the home that you have. This one's 900 to 1,700 square feet, 275. We go ahead and just take a pictures, look at the pictures. It's okay. I mean, it's nice. It's not that bad looking, but for the size, This was as close as I could possibly get. 917. It appears to be vinyl siding, but obviously the lot size is bigger, and they do have a detached garage. So this one was on the market for a total of 111 days. Um, and it was at 275, and they did not drop the price, and they ended up getting their full asking. So let me see if they were going to tell me if it went conventional or not. But and they did help out with $4,000 in closing costs. So let's keep looking here. Let's go back to the list so you can see. Give me just a second. Okay, that was the one on Weems. And then this one here, again, it's on Chapman Street, a little bigger than the property you're inquiring about, 3025. And this is to me, this was the closest comp. Granted, the days on market were very, very long, 282 days. They started at 319, and it ended up selling at 3025. So to answer your question, the comps I see, depending on what you do to it, if you're not going to add any square footage, I see the low threes being comp for this area. No, no garage. Uh, it has a pretty nice lot size, but I think the floors is what killed it for this home here. And I don't know what the area looked like on this one. Here it was 319, and they ended up selling at December of last year. So you could possibly even push it up a little bit, 310, just depending on what you may do to it. And then lastly, this one's on Marion Street. Again, this is 1,400 square feet. The lot size is 4,000 square feet, and we have 360. But again, the days on market were very long, 464 days. That's a very long time. We look at the property here. I mean, it looks nice, but nonetheless, the restrooms look great. But nonetheless, it took a while to sell. 369, and it ended up dropping off. Well, it sold at 360, and they closed again December of last year. So let me show you one last one. This one's on Heritage Street. Again, 1,500 square feet. I know this one was a new build, but I don't know if you were possibly even planning to tear it down and possibly build new. 1,500 square feet, 442,000. According to this was one day on the market. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. Really nice. Yeah, it was one day on the market, 442.17, and they got full asking. So I don't know what your exit strategy may look like, but if you're just gonna go ahead and flip, I'm looking at the low threes, 310 max. And if you are looking to possibly build new, because there's a lot of competition for new builds right now in that area, but you can see the sales price of 442, and we're looking at as a matter of fact, this just closed not too long ago, May 14, 2018. So that's it for that on this one, and I'll be sending you the other videos for the other comps as well. Thank you so much. Bye bye.